Hey, check this tiny little flashlight out. This is called the Astrolux CP01, and it is just a teeny tiny little light, but it's got a whole host of features. This thing has a really bright 250 lumen light, and it shines out to a distance of 45 meters. This has a diffuser function. It also has a red light in here. This has a strobe and beacon mode. It's got a memory function. It has a lockout mode, a magnetic tail end, and a clip-on function, and it's rechargeable by USB-C. Yeah, it's got a whole host of things, and it's only $30. In this video, I'll take a closer look at this and show you exactly what to expect. If you're interested in it, check out the link I'm leaving for you in the description of this video. My name is John, and this is Gel Reviews. Please subscribe. Okay, so let's just take a look at the build of it. The weight of this is 70 grams. That's fairly light. This measures 52 millimeters by 25 millimeters by 24 millimeters. Now you'll notice the main light is a round circular design. It has a white light in the center, and then it's got a red light built into it too. The operating button is upon the side here, and the charge port is up on the alternative side by USB-C. Now this has a magnet built into the tail clip there. It's a fairly strong magnet, not the strongest, but it will attach to magnetic surfaces. It has a very strong clip function. The spring in there is actually very strong as you're attaching it to like a cap or your pocket or your backpack. And if you look at this white plastic component here at the front, it slides off, revealing Astrolux. Now this is the diffuser part, and the way it works is you clip it over the circular light, and that's it. It kind of can spin around, but effectively this will diffuse your light, give it either a bit more of an ambient feel or a bit more of a floodlight feel. Let me just take you through the operating modes. Now first things first, the operating button is here. When you press it once, you'll notice it goes green. Green means it's fairly full. If it's orange, it's starting to get about center full. And if it's red, it means you'll need to charge it up. Now this has various settings. It has three main modes, low, medium, high, but it also has a Moonlight mode, okay? If you just press it once, it'll go into its last remembered state. If you want Moonlight mode, just hold it down for a second, and that'll give you its lowest setting. So that won't blind you, nor will it, go really bright if you don't need it to. Then to put it up to its next brightest setting, we simply are holding down the button and it'll ramp up. That's low mode, medium mode, and high mode, 250 lumens, and this will shine out a distance of 45 meters. And it is fairly bright. It's not too bad whatsoever. Now it's got a strobe mode. You press the button 3 times in a row. And if you want a beacon mode, press it 3 times in a row again. And that's your beacon mode, which can be very handy for, say, emergency scenarios, or you want to make yourself known. If you want to lock this out, you're simply going to be holding it for 2 seconds. And now it's in lockout mode. Now to turn it into its red light mode, you're going to be pressing the button twice. That is its red light mode. And that is very handy to have on any one of these EDC flashlights. To alternate between white light and red light, we simply double press the button. That's white light. Double press, back to red light. And if you want a flashing red light, simply hold it down and that begins to flash. And when it's time to charge it, just open up the port, plug in your charging cable, and you'll see the light is red and it'll turn green when it's fully charged up. Okay, I'm just outside in the dark. Let me just show you the different light settings and what to expect in a real world test. Let's put it onto Moonlight mode. That's Moonlight mode. It's very nice and low light, and it will not blind you. And it's used for when you don't want to turn it up into a very high setting. So you're just holding it down for a second, and that's Moonlight mode. I'll hold it down for half a second, and that ramps up to low. So that's pretty reasonable. It's not too bad at all. You can see my shoes, and I'm just here in the alleyway. Let's hold it down for half a second. This now is in medium mode. And as you can see, this is giving plenty good light. And we'll turn it up into high now. This is 250 lumens. Gives lots and lots of light for such a tiny form factor light. Yeah, this is the strobe mode. That is the red light mode. And we all know this is great for not losing your night vision. And you can set it to a red flashing mode by holding it for half a second, and there you have it. And now I've put the diffuser cover on, so let's set it to moonlight mode. And I really like the diffused light that this gives. Now that's just moonlight. We'll turn it up into low mode. There we have it. Set it to medium. Already starting to get nice and bright. Like this gives a floodlight effect as well. And we can set it to high. Extremely bright. That little diffused cover up on the front there, it works so good, so well. It's quite clever really, the way they just thought of putting a little cover on and it creates a diffused lighting effect. Hope that gives you a good idea of what to expect with this tiny little Astrolux CP01. Look, just a handy little EDC flashlight to carry around with you. Very versatile, and the light on here is actually quite bright, and I love how it's got the red light feature and just the option to be able to make a diffused light or an ambient light by putting on this little plastic cover. Look, that's interesting. I haven't seen that concept before, but I actually think it works and you won't lose it. It like sits on there very nice and securely. It's got a reasonably strong magnet on the back, and the fact that you can open it up and just clip it onto things, it's pretty good. I think 70 grams though is a little bit on the heavy side, but all in all, for around $30, that's not too bad at all for a tiny little versatile light that's got a red light built in and a whole host of features too. Anyways, that's it for the review. Hope you found it helpful. If you're interested in this, check out the link I'm leaving for you in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.